person to choose the one that, no matter how negative she gets, she doesn't get to the extreme in different areas in terms of cheating, being revengeful, silent treatment, flirting with other men, and stuff like that. This is a call to young ladies who listen to older women who are bitter in their marriage and they've experienced bitter relationships. These people make it seem as if most relationships are bad because they've allowed themselves to be negative for a long time, because they become distant. The same way when I text a girl and she's distant, it is worse. Relationship is worse. It's harder to get to that place of love, peace, and easy like communication that will keep her from being negative. That same way it's harder for women who have been away from marriage and men for a long time, and they look at it from a distance. Every little experience they get is to confirm their negative bias. Every story they read is to confirm their negative bias, and they become stronger in that negativity because they're distant from men. The ones who are very close with loving men, they know they have flaws, but they also know the benefits they have, and they don't emphasize on the flaws. They know it's a balance between good and bad, and they are getting more good than bad. They stay and they're happy. But women who are distant from relationships, they become more bitter and they only see the bad side, or they are distant from good men, they only see the bad side. And them choosing good men and bad men in the first place, because they overemphasize romance and idealistic things instead of practical things like being responsible, being studious, being patient, being truthful. They want the drama. So when they choose these things, they now categorize our men as bad, and they still keep making the same mistake because they've been traumatized by these men, so they keep seeking that trauma. It's important for younger ladies to understand this thing, because I know when I was in university, I was meeting girls, very young girls, 18 years old girls, talking about being feminist and being angry at men because they're reading from these older feminists who have been allowed the negativity to grow and the distance to make them even worse. And they use that same yardstick to judge the guys around them who are not really guilty of these things like they say they are. And they make it seem extreme that all men are crazy dogs. And which reminds me of the trend of, between bear and a man in the forest, who would you rather be stuck with? They are crazy men, but most men are not predators. Like, they make it seem. It's a small percentage. Most men don't want to exploit you in marriage, and they want to be there for you. They want the balance. You need to understand their language the same way they are trying to understand you. But instead, you allow your ego to rule over you and your emotions, your negative emotions to take over, instead of seeing the positive side. One positive side is me. Like I said, I'm always trying to bridge the gap. When I see, she's negative about something, I'm apologizing. I'm trying to clarify things, trying to make us talk about positive sides and negative sides of the things we have been doing to each other, and trying to communicate well. I'm the one making these moves. Left to the woman, she will just be negative and be like, keep everything to herself, start changing her behavior. She'll be like, I don't need to tell you.